Hi, Gold Digging to Happiness subscribers. It's me, Gold Digger, and I am here to share my 1 year debt free journey video. I kind of went over how long I've been on my debt free journey and how much debt I have in my intro video, but I just want to get a little further go a little further in detail because it has actually been a year since I've been on my debt-free journey, what I have accomplished thus far, what my goals are in the future, and what I've learned. So I've been on my debt-free journey, as I stated, a year. I started my debt-free journey in August of 2015. I had about $8,300 in credit card debt. I have about $27,000 in transportation debt between 2 cars and a motorcycle. I have over $100K in student loan debt, and then my home is currently at $133K. I'll include a link. I do a debt total update on my blog, and I'll include a link to my most recent debt payoff that I've done. My goal, I will be out of credit card debt as of October 2016 of this year. I will have paid off my last credit card, and if you follow me on Instagram, I have been posting what card I paid off and coloring in my debt credit card coloring sheets. I plan on being out of car or transportation debt by December 2017, and like I stated, that is at this time a total of $27,000. I am unsure about if and when I'm going to pay off my student loan debt because I'm currently on a human service loan forgiveness plan. I am going on year 5, and if you're unfamiliar with the loan forgiveness human service plan, I will include a link to that blog post as well, which goes into detail. But just a brief summary is that if you work in a human service field, social workers, police officers, psychologists who work in a non-profit or government agency in human service, you can make 120 on-time payments, and then the rest of your loans total is forgiven. So I'm currently on that plan. I've been on that plan for about 5 years, and if it continues to go or be a plan, be an option, I will have 5 more years of payments, on-time payments to make, and then the remainder of that will be forgiven. So I'm still unsure about if and when I want to pay off my student loans. I just continue to sit on the fence, and some days I'm like, I want to pay them off, and then some days I'm like, no. But then the con about being on that plan is I would have to stay with my employer or stay employed for another 5 years, and I don't know if that's something I want to continue to do. If you watch my most recent video about emotional spending, I kind of went on a rant about my job. So I'm kind of on the fence about staying employed or seeking self-employment in freelancing. What I've gained on my year of debt-free, on my debt-free journey for a year, are a couple of things. I've gained confidence that I can accomplish goals if I really set my mind to it. I set out to, initially my goal was just to be credit card debt free after I realized, how much of my money was taken from paycheck to paycheck. But since being able to pay off over $8,000 worth of credit card debt has given me the confidence to continue on my debt free journey and make it realistic that becoming completely debt free and financially free is accomplishable, if that's the word. I think so. Experience. The second thing my debt-free journey has given me is experience. I've experienced, paying off credit card debt. I've experienced a better credit score, although I don't really think I'll be needing it in the future since I already have, a house and paying off my credit cards, and I don't plan on getting a new car unless I can pay cash for it. But it's giving me that experience. It's also giving me the experience to share with others and motivate others to also want to not only join a debt-free journey, but any journey with applying my knowledge. My third thing is knowledge. There is an abundance of knowledge on becoming debt free and gaining financial freedom, and I mean, it's everywhere. And I share the knowledge that I have through my personal experience. I only share my personal experience in my vlogs and on my blog, that, you know, things that I have encountered, from my first debt snowball payment to where I am now and where I plan on being and how I've gotten there and everything in between that people may want to ask. You know, you think once you've started the journey, any journey, weight loss, debt freedom, self-employment, you assume as you go through your journey that some of these things are like just so obvious, but some people just really don't understand. And I have gotten questions on my blog and on Instagram, you know, how do I start a debt-free journey, or how do I find out how much money I owe, and who do I pay it to? How do I find out how much loans I have? So you think, you know, when you start a journey that this stuff is obvious, but it's really not. So I have attained that knowledge through my own journey and trying to seek knowledge for my own journey, and I am more than willing to share that knowledge with anyone who asks. The fourth thing I've learned while on my journey is discipline. Initially, if you watch my intro video, I would shop for any reason: boredom, validation, sadness, aggravated, just for whatever. Boredom was mainly the thing. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. For whatever reason, I had money and I could shop, I did shop. But since being on my journey and being determined to, you know, get out of at least credit card debt, I have obtained the discipline to, you know, really talk myself out of making impulsive purchases, of shopping for no reason. I go to the store with a list now. When I go to the store for anything, even if it's one item, I write that one item down, and as I go through and things catch my eye, I reflect on my list and I talk myself out. I have a conversation with myself about things I may be interested in, you know, putting in my cart for no reason. The fifth thing is hope. Since I realized I've been able to, you know, get out of credit card debt and save money, I have been hopeful of my future. And sometimes my future doesn't look like a 9 to 5 every day. I'm hopeful that we'll go on great vacations. I'm hopeful that my kids won't be in debt when they get out of college. If they go to college, I'm hopeful that my kids can start their own business if that's what they want to do. I'm hopeful that me and my husband will be able to spend more time together. I'm hopeful that my YouTube channel will be a success. So just being on this journey has just given me, it's a life-changing journey for me. The final thing that my debt-free journey has given me is a brighter future. Again, and that kind of goes along with hope, but I realized that my future does not have to be working 9 to 5. It may be working 9 to 2 if that's what I choose to do. Once I get out of debt, I can work when I want to work, if I want to work. It could be not working at all, or, you know, working from home, or, you know, me and my husband traveling the world. It gives me a brighter future, and some of the things that I really value, like family time with my mom and my grandmom and my kids, and, you know, building those family relationships that are important to me, because my kids are very important to me. And being on this debt-free journey has given not only myself a brighter future, but my children as well, as we continue to go forward debt-free. And we have really bonded, especially if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see this past weekend we painted rooms together, we upscale furniture together, we started a garden together, we started our compost bin together. And these are all, you know, frugal activities that me and my kids really enjoy doing together, as they, you know, especially the planting the garden, when they got to see, you know, you put this in the ground, and if you do this and you do this, it will grow, and some other things. So that has, you know, those are the 6 things that I've gained since being on my journey. And if you're on any type of journey, debt-free, weight loss, self-employment, a better future, whatever your journey is, just continue to be encouraged, continue to be aware of what you're learning and the progress that you've made. When I first made my first debt snowball payment, it was $36.10, and at that moment, $36.10 compared to over $8,000 worth of credit card debt did not seem like I was going to make it thus far. But $36.10 discipline and experience and confidence has gotten me to $1,000 debt snowball payment and one credit to actually $1,500 from being out of credit card debt. So do be encouraged, do be motivated, and I challenge anybody else who's on a debt-free journey, who's also on YouTube, to share what you've learned in your debt-free journey, whether it's been 1 year or 7. Just share what you've learned so that you can be motivation and encouragement to others. Thanks for checking me out, and you guys have a wonderful week. Thanks. Bye-bye.